if Alexa can build a gaming PC better than me, and if they can do it for less than $1,000. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and time ourselves and see how long it takes for us in order to build a PC, including research. So let's go ahead and start the stopwatch, and let's start off with our first component. I want to do an Intel build this time because everyone does AMD, but I want to do Intel. So we're going to do an Intel CPU first, and then we'll do a motherboard. So it's going to find a Intel CPU that we want. I think we will go with one of these Ultra ones. This one does look good, the Ultra 5. You don't want to spend too much. Like, I think for the CPU and GPU, I don't want to spend more than $500 to $600. Intel CPU, let's see what the combos are looking like actually. So there's this one and the B860. So we might go for a combo actually. Oh, this one is DDR5 compatible. So this is actually a really good deal. They even have different types of boards as well. It's 300 versus buying the other components. And then we just need a GPU. So we're gonna search up GPU and we're gonna make sure, let's search at bestsellers. Let's see what the bestsellers are. Oh, $700, 450. Yeah, I want to be closer to like, yeah, 350-ish. An RTX 5060 might be able to. This actually looks sick. This already comes with the power supply and what is that? A cooler? An AIO? This one does look good. We could add this to the cart, to be honest. What is that leaving us? We have motherboard, CPU, GPU, motherboard, power, case, AIO. We need an SSD, so let's see. Ooh, these do get pretty pricey, and I do want to have at least 1 terabyte. So let me search up 1 terabyte. So 163 is probably like the highest one. You know, there was a brand that I worked with. Okay, maybe they have cheaper NVMe's. 143. That is cheaper. That's cheaper than 160. Okay, so we have SSD, case, AIO, power supply. I don't even know how many. It's 850 watts. Okay, CPU, motherboard, AIO. I think that's everything, right? Oh, I don't know if that's everything. That might be everything. This is difficult. I'm stressed out. I don't even know why. Okay, so if we maybe buy like a dedicated power supply instead, because I feel like I don't want to cheap out on those. Or we might just have to get a cheaper graphics card, which I don't technically want to do, but we might have to. Let's look for another case for now. That does look promising, but I just do not trust the power supply. I don't know. Does it say on here? Oh my gosh. I mean, what type of board is it? It is a micro ATX. Okay, so let's search up micro ATX. Let's go with this one. This one does look good just off the bat. 85 bucks. I do like that curved glass as well. PC fans. Oh, there's literally this right here. We might be good with just this. Let's look for a different one. That one's way too expensive. Or no, let's do a CPU cooler. Like a cheaper one though, nothing crazy with RGB or anything. Just like a basic one. Like these. This one might be good. There's this one here for 20 bucks. Thermal Assassin. I just don't know which size. Oh, there's an RGB one for $5 more. Let's go with this one for now, because I think this is a good. You don't need anything crazy, I don't believe. Not all the parts are going to pop up, but we have some of them, which I don't even know if I even added RAM. Oh my goodness. Did I even add RAM? I didn't add RAM. Okay, so we're not even done. Let me see. Let me see if this graphics card has a cheaper option. RTX 5050. That one's less than 300. We might have to go with that one just for 300 bucks. Let's swap that one out. That saves us $100. Cheaper PC case, because $67. That saves us like another, so we're saving some money on that. Let's see, now we just need DDR5 RAM. Yeah, I think we could only get like stuff like this. All right, so after fixing everything, because we completely forgot about RAM and that like messed up our budget again, we're exactly $990.90, and we're barely 28 minutes now into this. Let's see if Alexa could actually build it faster and better than me and under budget. All right, so we take a look at the Amazon shopping feature. This is actually only available for Prime members, but there is actually a 6-month free trial for Amazon Young Adults. It's limited, so I would recommend to grab your spots right now. They're in the description if you want your 6-month free trial. By the way, if you guys made it this far, I'd really appreciate if you dropped a like on the video. Videos like this take a lot of time, money, and effort in order to create. I would appreciate if you dropped a like. If you want to see this built in action, let's try to get up to 500 likes and I'll be able to build Alexa's build for this. All right, so there's this button right here, and we're just gonna say, build me a full gaming PC under $1,000. We'll also check if it was able to, you know, get everything compatible. So if it's actually a build that even works. So it's recommending an AMD build. Okay. So it did that in like 20-30 seconds, and all I have to do is just get these products and add them to my cart and I'm done. We'll see if it's actually like they're getting all the prices right, but it looks like we are going with the AMD Ryzen 5 9600X, which is a really solid choice. A lot of people are actually using this for budget builds, so that's a really good option. Let's see what else it picked. It picked a MSI board, the B650 with Wi-Fi built in. So let's see, this looks like it should be AMD compatible. Looks like it is. $174, a little pricey. It picked that board, so we're going to see what that is. Oh, it does say important notes here. $238 over 1,000. To hit exactly 1,000, you have a few options. You know, like typical AI, it doesn't ever always get it like immediately, so we're gonna just swap out the rest of the components. So that's all already, you know, off the bat. It's already dinged a point since it went over budget immediately, which is crazy. All right, so we still have the same board. This time it swapped it for a slightly lower RAM. This time it's a single 16 gigabyte DDR5, 5600 megahertz. So yeah, you know, it's not fancy RGB, but it's 16 gigs DDR5. All right, so for storage, we have the Kingston NVMe. It's a 1 terabyte M.2, and it looks pretty solid. I mean, you don't need anything fancy, but $163. I know there's definitely probably cheaper out there. I mean, the GPU is a renewed RTX 4060. I'm surprised that it actually picked a renewed version for this, but not a renewed version for anything else. But even then, for $300, that's solid. 300 plus bought, so a lot of people are also putting this in their builds as well. And then the case, it looks like it went for a Corsair, a mid ATX build, which is not bad. We can actually, for the power supply, it went with the Rosewill. Interesting brand. I don't know if I would trust it, but 650 watt. We'll see if that's even wattage compatible either. And then finally, our CPU cooler, which I don't know if that's necessary, but it added it on here, so that's another $35. And this one is AMD compatible as well. So all right, so adding all of these components that, you know, Alexa recommended me to keep it under $1,000, we are still over $220 pre-tax. So that's with the adjustment also, which is insane. Let's see if we can make it a little bit cheaper. All right, so with all the adjustments, even with like, you know, removing stuff and getting used parts and all that, we are still way over budget. So Alexa did not do a good job, in my opinion. So it's completely up to you in terms of whether you value your time or whether you want to stay under budget and kind of do the full experience of building your own PC for your first time. Obviously, if you were to use the Amazon Assistant, it cuts it on by like 10 times in speed, but it does go over budget. So that's the caveat. But if you do it yourself, it takes 10 times as long and it costs under budget. So it's completely up to you. Without further ado, this was a fun experiment. I'll see you guys in the next video. We have big videos coming soon, so stay tuned.